This was definitely the highlight of the trip for my family. We were taken to Anbang, which is the village my dad grew up in. It was something I still can't believe I saw. I am so grateful that we got to go and we got to honor the family and our history. We did a tour of the family temples, which I knew about these, in theory. Like, I never really knew what they looked like. I didn't know how intricate they were. I could not believe what we saw. This first temple here is the temple of my great, 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 great grandfather. I believe they were removed by 6 or 7 generations from where I am now. This is their temple, along with a few other family members. This is a picture of the Min in the Lee family, and then this is the list of everybody in the family that has donated to this temple. They all pool their money together and send it back to Vietnam to build these temples and keep them updated. My dad said his village is mostly like a ghost town now. For the most part, everybody has moved away. Very few people live there. What's mostly there now are these temples for families. We have several for our family members scattered throughout the village. It was not at all what I think any of us were expecting to see, but we were just in awe of it, and really amazing that we could honor our family and feel their presence, really. When it's someone you never met, I think that's really special to be able to feel. Our family had rain ponchos, and they very smartly brought them for everybody so we could continue the tour a little less wet. This is a really common sight in this area of Vietnam, which I just thought was so cool. My dad talked about water buffaloes when he was growing up and how they were always around. This is my dad's parents' temple. This was so cool to get to see. I never got the opportunity of meeting them, so seeing how much they honor them still was really special.
Right here, Grandpa Lee. Right here, Grandma Lee. And đây có ai?
Coi như anh Bằng, anh Tố.
Đấy là anh Bằng Lee là
Anh Cả. Không là Cả là anh Thiệu đúng không? Mày được cái bằng bạc.
Okay, right here, your uncle. He the first one in the family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, before Khuyên.
Your
Ông nội 9 người rồi, 9 người mà chỉ còn cầm 50 thôi.
Con ai là sân đôi của bạc đâu. Đây.
Đây
Hiểu vậy đi.
Oh, con thì con ra here, his brother Finn.
Oh, okay.
Đấy chưa? Con cái này là ai?
Thì anh Bằng này, bên anh Tố này.
Bạc hết, anh có chủ hết.
Đây là Lê Vô Danh.
Right here my.
Đây là Lê Vô Danh. Đang còn đây này tôi vậy nè.
Yeah, right here my.
Số là em
older
luôn mà.
brother. Older brother.
Anh mà.
Two right here.
After we visited a few of our family's temples, my dad had hosted a party. This was actually his home that he grew up in. It's been remodeled and made nicer than what he grew up in, and it's largely used for family get-togethers now. There's my dad arriving to the party. I have never seen him smile that big, so that was really special to see. It was just so much fun, and we all had such a great time. This was definitely the highlight to the trip. And this woman here is actually my grandpa's aunt, so that was really an honor to get to meet her. My dad and his brothers are the eldest males in the family, so they are responsible for starting the traditions and honoring the past loved ones, which is what they are doing here, and they are dressed in the traditional attire for Vietnamese men for these ceremonies. I've always loved seeing my dad dress up like this. It's such a testament to our culture and really makes me feel more connected to it.
Somewhere new.
party was fully underway at this point. Everybody is cheersing and drinking and just having a really good time. The tradition here is to say Mo Kai Ba Yo, and that's 1, 2, 3 cheers in Vietnamese. That's my uncle right there who just downed the Hennessy. Impressive when the rest of us were struggling. And this is my dad with his siblings, who he got into birth order, with the youngest, his sister, on the left, going to the oldest. This was just such a special party, and you could really see how much it meant to everybody. There were so many tears of joy and even a little bit of sorrow that we were nearing the end of our trip. And our friend Warren, who joined us, was clearly having a good time with family during the party. My aunt and her husband, my Uncle Law, took us to the beach near their house. I remember my dad telling me stories about them going down to the beach and how much they always enjoyed that, but I never realized how close they were. This was just a few 100 feet away. It was so much fun. And there's Twit just having a good time. She's always the life of the party. It was so cool getting to walk these areas that I know my dad did as a child. That was really something else. And after the party, we went to a couple more family temples. And here's my aunt and cousin having a little dance party, because again, life of the party. And then my mom getting to ride away on the moped with my cousin for the first time.